Hello, I'm Xavier. I'm from the Arts Academy, and just want to know what was it like walking all those miles and seeing all those churches and meeting the president?
It
Well-
was glorious. It was transforming. I had so much fun, and it was the people who made it so much fun. It really was. And I got a chance to actually stay in a few actual Underground Railroad safe houses. That was amazing, too. I stayed at the Jonathan Wright House in Springboro, small town, where a huge group of Quakers settled in that town just to do the work of the Underground Railroad. And many of those houses still are there.
Hi, my name is Marilyn Wright, and I attend Maple Heights High School. I wanted to know, do you still face adversity as far as racism now at your age?
Do I still?
Face racism?
Do I still face it? Have I experienced it? Not lately. Have I experienced it in my life? Of course. Yeah. But I am so aware of the blessings that have been part of my life. And maybe I'm just walking through this blessed time. But no, yeah. No, I'm in love. What can I say? Yeah.
Hi, I'm Joan Jacobs. I'm from Maple Heights High School. And my question is, on your journey to Canada, do you have a response team that goes along with you? And when do you sleep? And where?
Good questions, good questions. Yes, I always have a driver. Drivers are all volunteers and they use their own cars. But what happens is I will get up in the morning, 6:30, 7 o'clock, and walk before breakfast for 6 miles. 6 miles for me is 2 hours. Well, the driver drops me off wherever I ended the day before. The driver, he or she, pulls ahead, way out of sight. And I walk towards them, and then we have breakfast together. So, yes, and as I said, it was easy before, and you hear me hesitate now. I don't know what it's going to be like this time, but I'm hoping for more of the same. But and this time, the other thing, I have a friend, Sally Tatnall, is walking with me at least 2 weeks of the month of May. And often, and every once in a while, people ask to walk with me, and so I'm not always alone. The first walk, I was probably walking alone and looked like some crazy little old lady out on the highway with trucks zipping past me. I looked alone, but my driver was always ahead. But it was a much longer walk.
Hi, I'm Corey from the Arts Academy, and I was just wondering, what are your plans for the house?
I'm so glad you asked that. There's a lot of work to be done on the house. It was empty almost 20 years, maybe 30, and so there's a lot of restoration to take place. And we, Restore Cleveland Home, certainly won't be able to raise that kind of money. But the house is owned by University Circle Incorporated. They're working on raising money, and so we're reaching out in our grassroots way and through organizations. And what will happen in the house, we will have at least one other group in the house. It might be a school, Hawkins School has moved into University Circle. The Montessori School has a new high school right in the circle. And it might be that a school would share the house, and that would be a good mix for us because we are an educational organization. And out of the house, we're planning things like Freedom Seekers Day Camp, intergenerational programs, all speaking to history and peace and social justice. Yeah.
My name is Courtney from Richmond Heights High School, and I was wondering what you plan on doing with the money that you've raised.
The money will be used for not only our programs, but partly for restoration of the house, too.
Hi, my name is Merle Johnson. I teach at John F. Kennedy High School. And my question is, what you're doing is really historic, and there's been a lot of media about it in Cleveland. I wanted to know the involvement of media as you cross the country. You know, were there big parades when you were coming in, and media and lights and cameras, or were you just kind of quietly going through each
Good
city?
question. I'm glad you asked it because I know that in the past I would often rant about the media only doing negative stories. So I was very surprised and overwhelmed by the media coverage. Every single town, small and large, Cincinnati, St. Catharines, the whole distance, we made front page news on newspaper. Always were covered in television and radio. NPR followed us all the way across Ohio. So that the media was extraordinary. And you may have seen, if you remember, how much the Plain Dealer covered. Did you see that? Because they did a whole series. Margaret Bernstein, wonderful young woman, brilliant writer. And she talked her editors into following the whole thing. So her first article was about my training. And out of that, that's what brought people, and that's what made it possible for this message of honoring the people of the Underground Railroad. That's how this message got out by the media. Full, long articles all the way. Lots of television, too. Oh, I'm going to be on this Sunday, 9 o'clock, Kim Johnson's Urban Spotlight. And that's, I always say it wrong, it's 93.1. 93.1. Yeah, 9 o'clock. And that program, I'll talk for half an hour, and then there'll be call-in questions. So if you're not already taking off for church, listen and call in.
I'm Pam Craig from Garrett Morgan Cleveland School of Science Academy. And I just wanted to know what time on the 30th are they gathering to walk with you down 105?
We're working on that and had a huge discussion just last night at a meeting. I think the step off will be at 10:30 in Bradnall. I say in Bradnall, but I really mean just 105 goes straight up into Bradnall, so it'll be right there at the city hall. There's a park right there, just under. So that's 10:30. The program will be at 1 o'clock.